Audio Jungle.
Thank you so much, Palisa. We are live at Pretoria High Court, and I'm here with Slindile Masekana, a broadcast journalist who's been following up on the Senzo Mayiwa case with his first trial and also the opening of the second docket. Could you please share some light on the conclusion of the first trial and the opening of the second docket?
Okay, so thank you so much for having me, but we're still well within the trial itself. So what we do know, of course, is that this particular trial against 5 men accused of the murder of Senzo Mayiwa began in April. We're still on the state's first witness, that's Sergeant Thabo Mosia, but this trial has been riddled with a lot of delays and stop-starts and just a lot of drama in terms of the trial itself. So the trial had taken a bit of a break in June, and we're resuming now because one of the lawyers for the accused had asked for time to be able to peruse what we know as the second docket into this matter. This docket, which is called Docket 375, was opened back in 2019, which is a couple of years after the initial murder, as well as the first docket, which was opened in 2014. This docket is significant because it has a completely different set of suspects and a completely different scenario in terms of what happened on that night. This docket says that those who were in the house, namely Kelu Khumalo, Zandile Khumalo, and the other people who were in the house actually have a case to answer to. It says that there were no intruders and that someone in that house actually pulled the trigger. Now, this is problematic for the state's case because the defense is saying, in particular Zandile Mshololo is saying that her client was never given an opportunity to be able to look through the contents of this docket, and if her client did know of the existence of this docket, then her client could have possibly pleaded differently. She's saying that the state has now infringed upon his constitutional right to be able to prepare a proper defense. So where we are now is we're hearing an application by Advocate Zandile Mshololo to have the court note what she believes is an irregularity in this case, and she is using Section 317 of the Criminal Procedure Act to make this application.
So with regards to all the information and everything that you have put together, what does this mean for the accused with the opening of the second docket?
So what it means in terms of the second docket, remind you, this docket has been in existence for some time now. So it hasn't just been opened. It was opened back in 2019. What it means for the accused right now, it means that their lawyers are now going to have to show the court that, in fact, there are issues in terms of the fact that they are the only ones accused or on trial on this matter. What they are saying is that because Docket 375 shows that there was somebody possibly in the house who shot Senzo Mayiwa, then those who were in the house should actually also be on trial alongside these 5 men, and everybody then proves their case or proves their innocence in this matter. So I think what we're likely to see unfold in terms of this trial is that the defense are, of course, going to use Docket 375 to prove the innocence of their clients.
All right. With everything that has been said today in court and everything that has been done, what is the next step with the trial and everything that just happened now?
So we know, of course, that the trial and in this particular sitting will sit for the next 2 weeks. So between now and next week, this is where we will be. Tomorrow, we know that we are actually resuming with the trial itself. Sergeant Thabo Mosia has been warned to come back to court tomorrow, where we're expecting Zandile Mshololo to then continue with her cross-examination.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm Kekane, and this is BMH News.
Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. More nervous. Okay, where am I looking?
Okay, so if we can focus on that one, because I'm just like shooting.
Thank you so much, Balisa. We are reporting live at Pretoria High Court, and I'm here with Slindile Masekana.
Let's get my name.